I love my family. I look back and reflect on times where we didn't have much, but we had each other. When I thought about it, I thought of one day in particular. It was a special day because all of us were together. My brothers, 15, 13, 10, 7, my mom, and my stepdad were all there. It's sometimes tough being the oldest and the only girl, but I like it. I have an excuse not to share rooms, and it helps me be tough with all that testosterone in the house. It's around 3 o'clock in Lake Geneva on the 4th of July, and the Riviera beach is impossibly packed. Right away, I smell two things: the funky smell that lakes tend to carry, and the smell of sunblock lotion. I sit down and look around. Seagulls fly above us, threatening to drop a load. Moms are burying the kids in the sand. A raunchy dead fish comes to rest on the shore. Guys with huge hairy bellies come out of the water to their skinny wives. Girls are wearing bikinis when they should stick to a one-piece. And a little kid is sitting on the sand close enough to the water where it could hit his feet, but far enough so not to actually be in the water. I soon waded into the water because I couldn't sit in the chair any longer. When my 7-year-old brother spotted me in the water, he came and wrapped his arms around my neck, and I wrapped my arms around his waist. Still holding him, I started walking deeper into the warm water when he began to whine and feel around until I squeezed him a little harder to assure him I wasn't letting go and he could trust me. He soon relaxed, but he didn't want me to loosen my hold on him. I was soon anxious to get out of there. I smiled ear to ear when my mom said it was time to go. I quickly helped pack up our belongings and headed out. Later that night, my stepdad starts up the grill and cooks steaming hot dogs and juicy hamburgers while my mom oven bakes my steak. While my mom is making the steak, she also makes mixed vegetables, butter noodles, white jasmine rice, and one of my favorite salads, the Mexican salad. While my mom and stepdad are cooking, my 4 brothers and I take over the couches and fight about which show we should or shouldn't watch. My 4 little brothers love to watch childish cartoons such as SpongeBob, while I like CSI-type shows. So they watched their show for about 15 minutes until I snatched the remote and scanned the channels. I found Dog the Bounty Hunter, and that's what we watched the rest of the night. Dinner is ready, and we're all gather around and eat as one. No matter how many times I tell my brothers to chew with their mouths closed, they can't help but do the opposite. I, on the other hand, am enjoying this homemade meal by making and yum sounds. My mom scolds us and tells us to be quiet, but I see the hint of a smile playing on her face. This is the time where I realize how much I love my family, my big, crazy, happy, lovable family.